So today I'm going to be doing a little upgrade on my ME20 SDLanch ME20 excavator. I bought a tilt bucket last week. It had two different size fittings on the cylinder, so I had to order fittings for that. The guy I bought it from gave me some hoses. They're long enough to reach the diverter valves up here, but I didn't want to put just hard tied hard mounted lines to the diverter. So what I did was bought a quick connect pack, set, kit, whatever you want to call it, off Amazon. I'll try to cobble the parts together to do it myself, but I mean, I was just coming up with all kind of stuff, and it was close to the price of what this kit cost. I think it was $91 for the whole kit, including new diverter valves, new hoses, flat face connectors instead of the air connectors. They were actually hydraulic connectors, but they look like air connectors. So I have a bunch of extra hardware now, if I need it, if and when I need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these flat face connectors, I'm going to install them on the diverter valves on the machine. I'll have one male on there and one female on there, so it'll be easier to connect, faster to connect. And then I will put the other side on the hoses, and then I'll pause it and we'll test it and I'll go play with it. So let's get started. Okay, let's get at it. I think I got this camera set up as best I can. I'm new to this, so it's taking a little bit of time getting everything set up and recording all this stuff. So I have all my parts here that I think I need, and I have my wrenches that I think I need. So this should be a pretty simple, pretty quick process. Let's get at it. First thing we're going to do is take these already loose. I'm going to take these. These are the fittings that come with it. These are M16. I think this is 3/8 BSPP that screws into the block. But my fittings are, they're 1/4 inch. Fittings, so that has to be converted to, actually let me use one of these that's already screwed in. So this kit came with these adapters. It is 1/4 inch, get unscrewed, 1/4 inch with a little gasket on it. I think those are called BSPP, British Standards something, don't know what it is really. And then you have the 3/8 with the gasket that's going to screw directly into the valve block, diverter block. So this is actually a 7/8, it's a 21, maybe 22, not sure exactly. So I'm gonna unscrew these. And these already have the gasket in them, so this should just screw in. Yeah. And let me get a grease rag, hydraulic fluid there. Tighten these down. I'm just going to tighten the fitting itself. That should tighten the other fitting in the diverter block too. It did. I'm not going to torque them down because I don't really want to mess up the gasket in there. I'm going to go over and do the other side, which it will have actually have the female side on it. Same thing, it has a 3/8 inch for the diverter valve, 3/8 BSPP that screws into the diverter valve. I'm not going to reposition cameras because it took me long enough just to position it to get that first shot. But trust me, I'm doing the same thing over here, unscrewing the old fitting. Screwing in the new fitting. So these should seal good because they have the gaskets already on them. Snug them up, not too tight. Oh crap, I forgot something. So I will have to fix that. I gotta put the little cap things on there. Don't get your protective caps. This cap. Not sure exactly where this goes. Maybe it goes up here, so if it does, I won't have to take the other one off. Yeah, I believe it does. Okay, so I didn't have to take the fitting back off to put the cap on, or rubber cap on. Little cap just on top of that, the crap out of it. Now this one I will have to take off because it's not going to fit over top of the big female end. This on. It's got a little tab on it that fits in the space between the diverter valve and the adapter. Maybe it'll stay in there. Or I might have to just put it back on every time I use it. Cover that one up. Okay, simple enough. As you can tell, I'm dripping sweat because it's showing 92 in the shop. We're supposed to have a heat index of 108 to 110 between 12 and 4 o'clock. I'm in upper part of South Carolina, Richburg, South Carolina. Alright, so the hoses, this is a M14H connector. And then, so that's the 3/8, that's the 3/8. 3/8. It's on this connector, yeah. So these are, you can see down in there, it's got a little place for the hose to actually go down with the gasket on the end of the hose. And then this side has a gasket on it. So that seals up against the connector, and the O-ring inside the hose seals inside of this adapter connector or whatever it is. I think it's M14 to quarter. I believe it's quarter. Not 100%, don't quote me on that. These specs on these hoses blow my mind because I don't know anything about them anyway. But so I'm going to tighten these down. I'm not sure if this is going to be correct. I might have to switch these connectors around on the hoses depending on which way I want the bucket to tilt as I move the joystick around. So, but I'm going to start with this. And maybe like that. Oh crap. And I did it again. Just put the little cap on here. So, take it back off. take this back off. And I'm gonna need this, which I guess it goes here. Yeah. You can see that falling off and just going down the hose. But that's the way she's gotta go. That's the way she's gotta go. And tighten this back up. People might be looking at me like, damn, he's an idiot. Doesn't know how to tighten up fitting on the hose. You gotta need to be doing this kind of work. So I'm gonna start out by doing my hoses over here, maybe. These have the little swivel ends on them so they can go wherever I need them to go. Alright, so there's no hydraulic fluid in these hoses, so they should just slide on easily. And then this one is gonna be the male. I can't tell when this thing's recording or not. I'm really definitely not an expert on GoPro use by any means. So I just paused it and of course it stopped it. And I'm sure it's a new video. I'm gonna have to splice in and all that good stuff. So anyhow, doing the same thing on this. Male goes on there. Fittings. I'm using a 7/8, I'm sure it's a 21, 22, something like that. And then snug them down, not really too tight. Don't want to deform any gaskets. I always tighten them down, but I can't make them looser without messing up gaskets. Alright, so this one. Hopefully that's long enough. Now that's in. I'm gonna slide out of the way. Okay, so as I said, I have a leak down here. Pretty good leak actually. So this fitting does not have the rubber O-ring on it. I guess it's the wrong size fitting or wrong type of fitting. It should be that BSPP thing. I saw those on eBay the other day. I should have went ahead and ordered it. It was like 10 bucks for 2 of them. That's what this one is. You see there's no leaks on it. But pretty good leak on the other fitting. This not the correct fitting. And this hose going to this side, it was stretching that hose, so maybe I need to put it on the other side, like underneath where, since the thumb doesn't operate, use the foot control for the thumb to operate this bucket tilt. So I can probably come through, I guess through here with that hose. And that wouldn't get hung up on the, because I'm gonna have to use the outside cylinder. I mean, all of these fittings, they're not leaking, look good. Once I reroute this hose to the inside, it should be plenty long enough. This one is plenty long enough. No leaks on that. I do need to replace that fitting. This is a MIVA 32-inch articulating or tilt bucket. I think it's a good size for this machine. They have a 24, which I don't know. Might be trying to do ditches or clean out ditches, cut ditches, whatever. Do banks. That's what I'll probably do this afternoon. But I thought 32 would probably be a good size, and any bigger might be too big for this machine. I'm not sure about that, but next thing I can see I'm having trouble with, which I had it on wrong, but this manual quick attach is kind of a pain in the butt. So I might be going to a semi-automatic quick attach. We'll see. That could be a upgrade for a later date, but I had the quick attach on backwards, so it seemed to work a lot better when you have it on the right way. So that'll be it for this video. If you're getting anything out of these videos I'm making, or find them interesting or want to see more, just like and subscribe. I've got plenty of content on cards and on my computer. I just haven't uploaded them to YouTube yet. I'm continually making videos on the things I do to these machines, and we'll be posting them as time allows. So that's it for this video. I'll be doing a practical use video on this one this afternoon, and just to see how it works. And I guess I'll be ordering that fitting and doing an update, probably a short on that later at a later date. And that's it for this one. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.